Let me tell you something you've probably never heard before. When a woman ignores you, she's not just pulling away. She's watching you. She's testing you. She wants to know, are you weak? Or are you strong enough to not flinch because ignoring you? That's not always rejection. Sometimes it's a game of power. Sometimes it's a shield from her own confusion. And sometimes it's her way of saying, impress me without begging me. So the real question isn't, why is she ignoring me? The real question is, what does my reaction say about me? Let's break this down, psychologically, emotionally, and strategically. Because if a woman ignores you, this is how you act. We need to get one thing straight. When a woman ignores you, it rarely means she doesn't care. In fact, most of the time, it means she does. But she's unsure if you're worth caring for. See, women are wired psychologically to protect their emotional investment. She doesn't want to give herself to someone who's not emotionally or mentally grounded. So she withdraw. She goes silent. She'll test the waters with space. Why? Because that silence tells her more about you than your words ever could. She's not just ignoring you for fun. She wants to see, will you chase? Will you beg? Will you collapse? Or will you elevate? This is where most men fail the test. She stops texting, and suddenly, he's double texting. Calling, explaining. Wrong move. That reaction screams, I need you to feel okay about me, because I don't feel okay about myself. Let me be clear, confidence isn't built when she responds. Confidence is built when you don't need her response. A woman pays attention to how you handle her distance, because if a little silence breaks you, how can you handle her emotions, her moods, her fears, or her love? So what should you do? You stay grounded. You stay present. You keep living. Not in arrogance, not in ego. But in silent power. The kind of power that says, I want you, but I don't chase uncertainty. That mindset? Magnetic women don't test men because they're evil. They test men because they're emotional creatures living in a world that often punishes them for being vulnerable. So when she pulls back, it's often a self-protection mechanism. Here are 3 psychological reasons why women ignore. She's overwhelmed emotionally if she's catching feelings. Her first instinct might be to back off and reassess. Quietly, she's been hurt before. If a woman's past is filled with betrayal, she used distance to protect her heart and observe if you're just like the rest. She's craving polarity. If you've been too available, too predictable, or too emotionally needy, she loses attraction. She needs to feel a bit of mystery, a bit of challenge. That's how feminine energy responds to masculine strength. So, next time she ignores you, don't panic. Single quotes chase. Understand the why and rise above it. Here's the golden rule. Silence must be met with presence, not panic. When a woman ignores you, do this instead. Pull your energy back, not out of revenge, but out of respect for yourself. Focus on your mission. Women are drawn to men who are driven, not distracted. Reflect, but don't obsess. It's okay to miss her, but don't stop moving forward. Then, if she comes back, you don't punish her, you don't act cold. You remain calm and clear. You ask, what shifted? You listen, and you decide, not based on your loneliness, but based on your standards. Because power isn't how you speak. Power is how you hold yourself when others don't speak. You want to know what truly drives women crazy in the best way? It's not your money, not your looks, not your car, that it's your emotional discipline, your ability to be in control without being controlling, to stay kind without being a doormat, to feel deeply but not fall apart. When you become the man who can walk away from disrespect without resentment, you become the man she can't ignore anymore. Because now, you're not chasing validation, you are validation. Your peace in a chaotic world, your strength in a storm. Let her ignore you, let her pull back, let her wonder. Because when you act with self-respect, when you respond with emotional power, when you choose silence over chasing, you become unforgettable, not just to her, but to yourself. So next time a woman ignores you, smile, because you're not losing her, you're finding you. Female psychology, dating advice, self-respect, emotional discipline, relationship wisdom, powerful men psychology facts, masculine energy confidence tips, how to react ignored by her men with standards.